Is your wife filing for divorce and you're wondering what it's going to take to save your marriage? Well, brother, you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to be giving you the 5 steps you need to take to change your mind and save your marriage. Now, if we haven't met each other before, my name's Luke Finn. I'm the founder of the ARC system, a system which has helped hundreds of dads avoid divorce and reconnect with their wife. Now, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and smash the bell button to be notified each Tuesday when I release a new video. And be sure to stick around to the end of this video to get the opportunity to enroll in my free masterclass. In the free masterclass, you're going to learn the secret to reconciling that no one else is talking about and the 4 steps you need to take for her to see your change. Now, with all that being said, let's dive right in. So first off, guys, this is the second video in a 2-part series on how to change your wife's mind when she's filing for divorce. Today, I'm covering how to do this when you're the ice guy. In the prior video, I covered how to do it as the nice guy. Now, if you're not sure whether you're the nice or the ice guy, then I'm going to link that up above, a training that'll help you identify whether you're the ice or the nice guy. So let's move forward here, looking at what you need to do to save your marriage when you're the ice guy and she wants a divorce. Your brother are so used to getting your way. So you're a powerhouse, you're used to making things happen, and now your wife's checked out of the marriage and she said she's filing for divorce. Your greatest enemy is impatience. You're so used to getting things to happen straight away that people listen to what you have to say. And now your wife's checked out and it's not moving, it's not going the way you'd like, right? And she's not doing what you would like her to do, and she's not reacting the way you want. You know, she's told you what she wants to change, you've started doing that kind of stuff, and the marriage is going nowhere. You're not getting any closer to reconciling. And what you need to know here is just relax. You need to relax. Your biggest enemy at the moment is impatience. But the good news is, with the right process, which I'm going to be teaching you today, you're just going to be unstoppable. So let's get into it. The 5 steps that will change your mind when your wife is filing for divorce and you're the ice guy. So in the last video, I covered the first 3 steps here. And I'm not going to cover them again today. So I covered these first 3 steps: detach and pull back, become self-actualizing, and reinforce inevitability. These are the steps that you need to do to go save your marriage. But I covered these already for the nice guy. So I'm going to link that up above now so you can go watch that training first. You should definitely watch this training first that I'm linking up above now before you go and watch the rest of this training. So the first 3 steps: detach and pull back. You need to stop chasing your wife. I'll just cover it briefly here. You need to become self-actualizing. So stop reaching out to her, looking to her for her to meet your needs of love, connection, to get those hugs, or whatever you're looking for from your wife at the moment. And the third thing is reinforce inevitability, like as in that it's like inevitable that you're going to reconcile, and all the reasons why it's inevitable. Like I said, I covered this in the other the first video in this 2-part series, so watch that first. Today I'm going to be covering the final 2 steps for the ice guy, which are different to the nice guy. The 4th step is you got to crack open your shell, brother. And number 5 is you got to create a safe place. So let's get into these final 2 steps for how you can get your wife to change your mind when you're the ice guy and you want to save your marriage. So you got to crack open your shell. So you are stuck in your head. You're so used to being analytical and getting things done that you don't know how to connect from your heart. And this has led to your wife feeling disconnected from you. And the thing is, you're thinking all the time, you're thinking up of different angles of how you can save your marriage. It's not going to work. If you're stuck in your head all the time, your wife wants emotional connection, it's not going to help. So you need to get out of your head. And being stuck, so being analytical, it's awesome. It's wonderful. It's gotten you a long way in your life. You're very successful because you can, see situations, analyze them, and come up with different angles to work with. But your wife wants emotional connection. So you got to crack open your shell. That means you got to be vulnerable. You got to be open to her so she can really feel you. For the first time, she actually is not just sitting across from you as just your physical body there physically, but you're not there emotionally, right? You've been away with your thoughts. You've been working so hard. You're not there for her emotionally. And you need to connect with her emotionally, because this is what she's looking for, to see like that you're a human being, that you're not just a robot. Because let's be honest, you are really strong. You get things done. And right now you're just frustrated because you can't figure this out, right? The 4th step you need to take here to get your wife to change her mind is you got to crack open your shell and start communicating from your heart. Now, I've got a communication guide that will help you with that, the 7 steps on how to communicate from your heart. I'm going to link it down below. You can download that for free. And you've got to embrace all the emotions you're currently feeling. Like, you're having a really tough time, right? So if you're the ice guy, you probably haven't been expressing your emotions at all. And now it's all come in out of nowhere because your wife's filing for divorce. You don't want the divorce. So now you're feeling all these emotions and you haven't learned how to process these emotions or express them. So you need to learn how to feel them, embrace them, and also process them. It's really important. Now stick around to the end of this video where I'm going to teach the most holistic process to releasing these emotions. Now, the fifth step you need to do then, once you've cracked open your shell and you're, being vulnerable, you're speaking from your heart, and your wife really sees that you're there for her, you need to create a safe place. So in the past, you've overpowered her because you're a powerhouse. You've gotten things done. You've always made things happen. And your wife, you've kind of created this dynamic in the relationship where you're the proactive one and your wife is passive. And this has created this divide. It's created her detaching from you, and you got this. You're just feeling like there's a wall between the two of you. You need to create a safe place so she can start feeling like an equal. And the way you're going to do this is you got to stop judging her. She might be like, if she's checked out of the marriage and she's filing for divorce, she's a hot mess, right? You don't recognize her anymore. She's getting angry. She's not opening up to you. You don't recognize her. You got to stop judging her, brother. One of the biggest things, because you're stuck in your head, is you're judging situations, you're judging her, and she just feels like you're putting her down the whole time, and she just doesn't feel like you're really there for her. So what you need to do as the ice guy is you need to stop judging, stop passing judgment, and start listening to her more, to rebuild the emotional safety in the marriage, to connect with her. Now I've got a different training which will teach you the framework of how to do this. I'm going to link that up above now, and it's the EMT framework. Using this EMT framework, it's going to allow your wife to vent, so let go of all that anger and resentment she has towards you, and rebuild the emotional safety. So check up above. I've linked up that training for the EMT framework that you need to be able to create a safe place, because your wife is going to get angry. If you want to reconcile with her, you better believe she's going to get angry with you. But this is a good sign. That means she's opening up, and you need to know how to navigate that effortlessly. And the final thing you need to do here, if you're the ice guy, and this will not be a problem for you, is you got to stand in the fire. Look, there is a way to move forward. There's literally 4 phases you need to go through to reconcile with your wife when she's filing for divorce. That's a different training. I'm going to link it up above. And as you go through these different phases of reconciliation, you got to stand in the fire. It's actually a good sign when your wife is getting angry with you, and at least she's communicating with you. This is a good sign that she's starting to let it out, and you're able to rebuild this emotional safety. You got to stand in the fire. You can't be firing back at her. You got to sit there, listen to what's going on for her, because, brother, emotions, they're not right or wrong, they just are. And by you not acknowledging her emotions or making them wrong, she feels like you're validating her emotions. It's really important that you can stand in the fire, even if she's being completely batshit crazy. The stuff she's saying is, it's not true. Just sit there and use these frameworks, use that EMT framework, so that you can start digging into it to really understand what the root problem is, to understand what's really going on for her. And this will rebuild the emotional safety and get her thinking, oh, wow, this is a mistake. I still got many years left with Stephen. This whole process, this is not what I really want. So I promised you the opportunity to enroll in this free masterclass. In the free masterclass, you're going to start the healing process to release the frustration that's been holding you back. This is so important. If you want to start reconciling with your wife, you need to get rid of this frustration. And I know as the ice guy, you're feeling a hell of a lot of it. You're also going to learn the secret of reconciling that no one else is talking about. So you can find the link to the masterclass down below, enroll today, and begin the healing process and get on the road to reconciliation. And finally, if you haven't done so already, I want to invite you to my marriage support group for dads. This is an incredibly supportive group of dads committed to avoiding divorce and reconnecting with their wife. You can find the link down below, join today, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you've got any questions at all, post them down in the comments and let me know what you've been doing to try and prevent divorce and reconnect with your wife. And if you found this video valuable, do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and smash the bell button to be notified each Tuesday when I release a new video. Now, with all that being said, I look forward to seeing you on the next video.